weekend for us. The guys, we got out to a 3-0 lead on Friday night, and then things got dicey in the second where they get a couple of goals and they got one at the end of the period to make it tight, but we responded in the third. And how we came back in the third period on Saturday night just showed a lot of character from our guys. We were down 2-0, and again, I just thought they dug deep, and we found a way to tie that sucker up. And we lost in the 3-on-3, but again, at the end of the day, just getting a point out of that game to me was important. It was valuable. And I just thought, again, from a character standpoint, it was really, the guys did a great job. And it was kind of I don't want to sit there. I guess it's a loss 3-on-3, but I look at it as kind of a tie, kind of a character tie right there, how we went about it. But Schultz, in my opinion, it's been a big honor for about 20 years, 25 years. Back in the day, like in the 80s, think about hockey in the 80s. Hockey in the 80s, Gretzky was getting 200 and some points. You know what I mean? The high ones, low twos. Hockey was different like in the 80s when I played. But you know what? Over the course of the last 25, 30 years, since I've been in college hockey, the Century Club is a very, to me, it's elite company. It's elite company in the Century Club. We've only had 10 of them at the Division I level. And offense is hard this day and age. And that just says that you're a pretty consistent hockey player and you've got good offensive instincts and you've got good offensive talent. That's because you're like, for example, if it's an offensive zone faceoff, now you're starting with puck possession. Defensive zone faceoff, you're breaking the puck out. And there's been years where we've struggled with faceoffs, and I'll tell you, it can spiral out of control is what I'm getting at. And if you've got a good faceoff guy, it just sets the tone. And with Owen, it sets the tone. And we use him a lot, obviously, on critical faceoffs. And we've got other guys who are doing good too. This is a good faceoff team. And I think if you take a look at the success we've had over the course of the last 3 years, a lot of it is predicated on how good we are on the faceoff dot. Again, to me, Schultz, our guys don't look at it that way. The coaching staff doesn't look at it that way. They got some big wins. I mean, they beat Minnesota State, Mankato. You take a look at their games. Other than a couple games in Mankato, I mean, they're dog fights, and we've always had dog fights with Ferris State. And at our level, there's such a fine line. You don't even look at those things. And I hope our players don't look at that way. I don't think they do. And I don't think it has anything to do with Bemidji State. We're playing a good hockey team. This is college hockey. And so I don't look at it that way, Schultz. Maybe the media does. But again, that wouldn't even enter my mind, or coaching staff's mind, or our players' mind is what I'm getting at. And I just have too much respect for how the game is played and the team we're playing and what they've done. And winning's hard. Winning's hard. Every game is hard. I don't care if you're on the road or at home.
It's very special. Looking back on it, I definitely have a lot of things to be thankful for. I think that, it says a lot about, how I learned from the coaching staff and my teammates. It's been such a privilege to play here for 4 years and learn so many things on and off the ice, and allow myself to, make mistakes and just, grow for 4 years. And I'm very honored. Everything that I hold, is learned from, the past guys. I feel like two main guys that can help me out along the way were Adam Brady and Tommy Muck. I think I learned a lot from them. Ethan Snows as well. And I just kind of take everything that they kind of told me and approach young guys the same way. And it just kind of trickles down. So easy, especially with myself, Ethan and Brad all wearing the C. There's not too much pressure on just one of us. I think that kind of all three of us have an equal say in the dressing room and kind of just bounce things off each other. And we have a good read on the guys. And we've done such a great job all together. It's kind of working in tandem. So yeah, I honestly just think chemistry, like you said. I've played with Alex for 3 years now. This is my third year. So him and I, we really get along well off the ice. We really get along well on the ice. And we want both the same things. And Lucas as well. I played with him before. We got great minds. We see the ice. We both want to win every game, and we're competitive. So it just works. We can't overlook anything. We gotta approach every day. It's. Every day is important, like you said. So Friday we'll worry about Friday, and then Saturday we'll worry about Saturday. But we know the Ferris State's going to come in and compete. So they're going to work hard, and we're ready for them. So can't wait.